Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our next 10 days readings. I hope you're doing well. This is going to be for Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, any other significant Cancer placement that you have, or if you're cross-watching, you can get a message. Take what resonates as resonates with you. Roles can be reversed. Don't force anything to fit. And here's Harvey. Yes. And Mommy's Candles. No. And if you have any significant Pisces placements, you can check out my Pisces exclusive channel linked below. Okay. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't, and thank you so much if you have. And we're just going to jump in. So it's going to be a look at the next 7 to 10 days from whenever it is that you're watching this video for Cancer. Okay, here we go. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out, on the outs with someone. It could be a fear of loss, a fear of change. It could be separation. Let's see. Let's flip your cards over. The Queen of Swords is your first card. Pisces just had this. The challenge is the Six of Cups. And the foundation, the Nine of Wands. The Six of Wands in the recent past. Strength on the mind. You got out of something, Cancer, and you don't want to go back. You got out of something and you don't want to go back. You're keeping someone out in the cold. In the near future, the Ace of Cups. They're not giving up, though. They're doing a bit too much. How you see yourself, the Three of Cups. In your environment, Judgment. Very Mercury retrograde reading for you, Cancer. High Priestess in your hopes and fears. And in the outcome, the Ten of Swords. So, I feel like this is like a heads up reading for you, Cancer. You've walked away from something recently, or someone walked away from you. Okay. It's a mixed bag. I'm going to read it as I see it, but you assign the roles where they fit. If the reading resonates. Someone walked away from you. Six of Wands. They detached, they walked away, they may have just turned their back, no explanation, no reason, no nothing. Someone with a bit of an ego, someone who likes attention, someone who likes to keep their options open, because I briefly saw the Seven of Cups as well when I was shuffling. The Nine of Wands, they've done this before. This is a cycle. They've done this before, where they think the grass is greener, they just take off, no explanation. And then when things go south, they come back to you because you love them and you look after them and you make everything better. And this doesn't have to be just in your romantic life. This could also be a family member or a friend, someone you have a lot of history with. And it's because of the history and it's because of the happy times that you've shared, because it's showing up as a challenge, that you take this person back, that you forgive, that you know. However, this time around, I feel like with the Strength card, you're trying to make better choices and better decisions for yourself. You have put up boundaries with this person. You could be dealing with a Leo. Doesn't have to be. But you've put up boundaries when it comes to this person. I feel like in the near future, they're going to come in with, this is an overly emotional apology, explanation. Please forgive me, take me back. You're the love of my life. Just an outpour of emotion. Crying and the lot, okay? How you see yourself with the Three of Cups? I feel like it's going to make you happy, Cancer. I feel like you're going to want to take them back. You will at least consider it in the moment. Because I feel like deep down, this is everything you wanted to hear from this person. But I also feel like they know that this is what you want to hear. So that's why I would be careful. In your environment, we have Judgment. So you're going to have to make a final decision when it comes to the situation. Because it's a cycle. And it's going to go round and round until you make different choices to break the pattern. In your hopes and fears, we have the High Priestess. Don't go against your better judgment. You already know the truth of the situation. You already know the truth of this person. Pay attention to that. Trust yourself, okay? Because in the outcome, the Ten of Swords, now this could be you putting an end to this, but for those of you where you will consider taking this person back, they're going to put another sword in your back and take off again. As soon as they feel better about themselves, as soon as you rebuild their confidence, it'll be a matter of days as well. They won't take that long, and they'll just poof, be out. For some of you, they just need a place to crash. For others of you, they need money to get back on their feet, to get back out to whatever it is that hurt them in the first place, right? For some of you, you could be dealing with someone who has an addiction, and I'm sorry, it's a difficult situation, okay? I can only imagine, but this is someone who can't help, they can't help themselves. They don't want to help themselves, unfortunately. This could be someone where they're putting themselves in bad situations. They know they're putting themselves in bad situations, and yet they do it anyway, because when things go bad, they come to you and you help them and you save them and you make everything better. And as soon as you do that, they go right back into that bad situation. So it's a case of you're trying to help, but maybe you're enabling this person somehow. And maybe this person, what they need in this situation is to be left to hit rock bottom, to hopefully initiate true change. Yes, Charlie. Do you want to come up? Because it's very hot and cold behavior from this person. They're going from, go away, Cancer, shut up, you don't know anything, disregarding you, disconsidering you, disrespecting you, ignoring you, to Cancer, I can't live without you, or I can't live on my own, or I can't do this alone, you're always there for me, I love you so much, I'm so grateful. And then they do it again. So just be careful, okay? Just be careful. So let's get more on this Ace of Cups in the near future for you, Cancer. The Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Swords. For some of you are trying to move away from this person, you're trying to walk away. This Ace of Cups could also be a new person, a new situation, a new job, a new dynamic in your life. And as you're trying to move towards it, that's why this person is rushing in, because they don't want you to leave them behind. They don't want to change, but they don't want you to leave them behind. But look, their intentions with the Seven of Swords, they rush in, they get what they want. For some of you, I do feel like it's money, a place to live, support of any kind. But then it's like, I'm just going to go back there in a minute. I just need to make sure Cancer isn't going anywhere. Ten of Swords in the outcome. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the Moon. I feel like you're dealing with someone who, what they want from you is support and quite just money, flat out, okay, for some of you here. To fuel some sort of avoidant behavior, something that keeps them out of it. For some of you, it's quite specific, but for some of you, you're dealing with someone with an addiction, and they're kind of, unfortunately, they're using you as an enabler, and they keep going back. They don't want to change because they know what they're doing, okay? And because they've been doing this for a long time. For some of you, it is someone in your family that you're going to have to turn your back on, Cancer. And I know it's going to break your heart to do so, but if you really want to help this person, you have to let them hit rock bottom. You have to remind yourself, Cancer, that everyone is responsible for their own choices and their own actions. Okay? Even if this is a child, and I know it's extreme, but even if this is a child, if it is a child, I feel like they're an adult, right? Or they're young adult or adult. You've done everything you possibly could. There comes a time and a point when whoever this is, they need to own up to things, and they need to take accountability for themselves, and they need to make the changes they need to make in their lives. And this person's not doing that. So that's when help turns into enabling. Okay? And when we get to that point, the only thing we can do that's really going to help that person, it will be painful for everyone, but it's tough love, and it's letting them hit rock bottom. Because otherwise they will not snap out of this. They will never snap out of this. So, Cancer, you've got a bit of an intense reading. But that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. And if it's in a love situation, same thing. You're dealing with someone who is avoiding taking accountability, avoiding their issues, avoiding running away. They only want to focus on happy times. They want to only experience happy times. And they do that with you. They have that with you because you're always there for them. You're always making it better. You're always loving them and supporting them no matter what they do, right? And then they go and put themselves in bad situations. And then they come to you and complain about it, or you have to fix it. So it's a cycle. You're going to have to make a decision on this. Because you're at a point where you can break the cycle with Judgment and the Moon and the Ten of Swords. You're at a point where you can break the cycle if you choose to go back and do what you always do when it comes to this person. They will do what they always do. So the choice and change can only happen from your side, okay? When it's concerning you, at least, right? You can't control what this person's going to do. You can only control what you're going to do. And you have a decision to make here, and you have a choice that can potentially break this cycle, free yourself from this person's chaos, and for you to focus on your new happiness, your healing, your recovery, moving on with your life, okay? And if you take this person back, I feel like it will be another cycle. It will be a few years of the same thing over and over, over and over, over and over, before you'll be in a place where you can break away from it again and stay away from it, right? So Cancer, that is what I have for you. I guess obviously it's not going to be for everyone, but if for those of you where this makes sense and this applies, I really hope the reading helps you, and I really hope it gives you a sense of clarity or confirmation that you are doing the right thing, separating yourself from this person, that no, you are not responsible for them, that you deserve to be happy, okay? Because all the resources you have, you are spending on this person, and it's a black hole. It's a black hole because they just take. And they go and feed back into a vicious cycle. So it's leaving you in ruin. They're in ruin, and now it's leaving you in ruin. It's spreading, you know what I mean? So you have some different decisions to make, because you are responsible for yourself and what you do, right? So however this resonates with you and however it applies, it could even be at work, you know, and you're finally telling the boss, listen, I got a new job offer. It's great. I got to go. I'm sorry. And then they just, all of a sudden, they just lay it on you. You know, you're like, oh my God, you're the best employee I've ever had. But they'll do something where it pulls at your heartstrings. I consider you such a close friend. I consider you family and such. And I'm so grateful for you and all that kind of stuff to keep you from going and growing, because it came out, right? And it's your choice, Cancer. Don't sacrifice your opportunities and your happiness. You will do what you will, okay? I'm not here to tell you what to do and how to live your life. The advice here, if you choose to take it, don't shoot yourself in the foot again for this person, because I feel like along the years that you've been dealing with this, for some of you, you have lost or chosen to sacrifice a lot of opportunities for yourself because you didn't want to leave this person behind, okay? But it's come to a point where it's make it or break it for you. This person is not changing. They don't have a reason to change because you're always there. And you might kick and fuss and whatever, but they know you're there, so they don't even care anymore that you kick and scream and fuss. And so I want you to be very careful, and I want you to take care of yourself, Cancer. You already know. Judgment with the High Priestess is telling you that you already know what you need to do. You just have to do it. Okay, you just have to do it. Because you have a new beginning that's trying to come into your life that is healthy, that is prosperous. But this person is a black hole in your life, or this situation, whatever this is. I feel like it's external to you. I don't necessarily feel like this is your own addiction, but for some of you, I suppose it can be. But I feel like mostly it's external, okay? And this person is a black hole. They just suck happiness, positivity, resources, abundance. They just suck it out of your life. It does nothing for them. It just enables them to do something that's not good for them. And it sure as hell doesn't do anything for you, because there's nothing left over for you if you wanted to do something with your life, you know? You already know what you need to do in the situation, Cancer. So, like I say, this is not going to be for everyone. But if it resonates with you, I hope the reading helps, right? So I'm going to leave it there. Wishing you the best of luck with everything. And I'll see you in the next video, right? Bye for now.